This is day 13 of building a 10K a month business while working a 9 to 5. Hey everyone, it is the 6th of July. If you don't know me, if you see me for the first time, you can pause on the screen. It's basically just a roadmap of what we are doing. So you can also just take a pause here, see where we are in the process, where we're going. And when we look at the numbers, obviously there's not much to show here, but just to go through on what we've been doing tonight was really to get the lead list up to par. So basically, I have an Excel that I populated by using Google Places API. So it's going to get very technical, but just stick with me. I essentially just asked Claude to help me populate a lead list on all the businesses in my general niche. So if you've seen the first slide, I'm going for home remodelers. And I also asked Claude to go through that list and see which of those leads fit my ICP. So ICP is just ideal client profile. It went through it, it gave each person or each business a score. So I can now see, or filter on them what are the businesses that actually fit my ICP? Who do I actually want to sell to? And then, so for tonight, I just built a couple of scrapers that just goes and looks at the websites in the sheet and goes and populates the sheet with their email if the email can be found on their website, and also populates the sheet with their Facebook link. So really, what I want to do is I want to see, are they running Facebook ads? So that determines the copy of my WhatsApp message or my email that I'm going to send them out. So just to show you what I've been working on is really the copy of the WhatsApp or email message. So this was the first draft. It was literally just me jotting down some words. So you can read through this. I basically took this and gave it to AI. First of all, I asked AI, give me a copy of a message that I can send out. So if you are a copywriter, don't worry, you're still safe. AI isn't, I don't think it's there, to create the perfect copy. Especially it doesn't sound human. It's whatever. Try it for yourself. You'll see that the email or the WhatsApp message it creates is a bit bit robotic. It doesn't really fit. So I created this just to give it a frame of what I want to say, where I want to go with the message. And yeah, you can read through it. And then this is or chat gave me something, and I also refined it again. This is really the second version. And then I got to the third version, which I think is pretty okay. So you can pause, see how it looks like. I think it's all right. And what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna maybe okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read through that, but I'm gonna send these out to my ICP, so my ideal clients, and then if they respond with a yes, so I mean they've really have nothing to lose. If they read this, hopefully they're like, listen, this person is sending these out to whoever is saying yes, there's nothing to lose. I'm not selling them anything. And if they say yes, I'm going to send them a link to a landing page on my website with obviously the video showing them the value. And then underneath the video is just going to be my offer, what I offer, what I do, how I can help them for free for 7 days, for example, just to give them an audit of their marketing. And, I still need to flesh that out, like what I'm going to put in the landing page. But I still need to see. I do put in the video, or in the email, no sales pitch. I'm doing the research either way, blah blah blah. But then I do send them to a landing page where I essentially do have a sales pitch underneath the video where I do provide the value. So I don't know. Maybe I'll see how I can handle that. I don't want to lie. If someone tells me in an email, no sales pitch, and I go to a video and then just underneath the video there's a sales pitch, I'm going to be like, even though you're providing value, you're doing what you say you're not going to do. So I'll just see how I'll handle that. And really to go to my very complex process flow, I'm going to send them the email. If they say yes, they get the link to the landing page with the 3 minute, very valuable video. I think what I'm going to do is it's also for me to really teach myself on, what's out there, and then what do I want to market. So that video is going to be as useful to people watching it as it is going to be for me, because I'm going to use it to train myself on what works, what doesn't work. I'm not fully starting from scratch. I have an idea of what I want to do, but it's just going to refine that for me, I think. And then the sales page with our zero risk offer. So that's going to be underneath. And then if they say yes to that, great. If they say no, it's just going to be just underneath another high value thing that they can download or get or apply to get it. So that's really the flow. If you're asking how I'm going to do this, just with Claude, it's going to build it. So that's really the plan for the moment. So I think what I've realized is I want to get to sending out these WhatsApp messages or email messages as quickly as possible. But I realize when I want to do that, when I create the scenario in my brain in my mind, where I send it out and someone says yes, then I'm like, okay, whoa, what am I doing now? And I think this is just that process flow of what happens after they say yes. And it's to get that right before I send anything out. I don't want to get a yes and then not be prepared. Like, I know there's this thing where you can over design, procrastinate up to the point where everything is almost perfect, but you feel like, you just need to make it perfect. I don't want to fall into that trap, but I also don't want to get caught with my pants down. So um, that's really the thinking behind it. So that's about it, guys. I think that's it for episode 13. That's what I'll be doing, and hope you enjoyed. Hope you are following along. I know the videos are quite not so great, especially I mean, I'm gonna look back at this video and be like, wow, this was so bad. But I mean, hopefully they're getting better. Hopefully they're getting less brutal to watch. But if you are following along, put in the comments, uh, what do you think I can improve on? Do you like the longer form content, like a 40-minute video where I just go through everything? Or do you like these very short snippets and where I should try and keep it below 5 minutes? So let me know. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like, how I can improve. I think it really helps me a lot because, yeah, it helps me. So hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video.